How's it going, guys? This is Scott McKay from X and Y Communications coming at you again with another video newsletter. Today I got a topic for you that once again lends itself better to me talking to you through this camera rather than writing it out in newsletter form. That's because, well, it's something that about 15 to 20% of all the emails that I receive cover, at least indirectly. It seems to me that you guys have something that you think is really holding you back from success with, well, any high quality woman whatsoever. You're too fat, you're too old, you're too bald, you're too tall, you're too short, you're too Asian, you're too Indian. It's something that you just can't take your focus away from, negatively speaking. But if you could just plow through that, well, you know what, you'd probably come up with another excuse, because now that you've gotten over being too bald, you're going to think that you're not having enough money or something like that. When these sticking points come up, it seems like guys want to plow through that sticking point, if they really do want to plow through it at all, only to get to another obstacle that must be there that's going to keep them from manning up and talking to women. Well, let me challenge you today, because I want you to look around you, and I want you to look at, first of all, some guys who to you may have it all going on exterior wise. They're handsome, they may have a good job, but look at the woman they're with. She's not all that. Or I want you to consider this, okay? A lot of the guys who write me, and even some of the guys who are on my 10 Plus program, do have everything going for them, at least on paper. They're handsome, they're 6 feet tall, they've got a great job, but they're not getting the kind of women they want. Why? It all comes down to the same thing. There's going to be something in your head that's taken away your confidence. And that saps your ability to be masculine. It saps your ability to put a woman at ease in your presence. And I've just covered 3 of the big 4 right there. And if you're trying to cover this all up and paint on a happy face like you're going to make this woman the happiest woman ever, but you don't think you deserve a woman like that, well then there goes your character also. It pretty much knocks you down every rung of the ladder as you fall. All 4 rungs of the big 4 swept away. You slip down right through all of them. Now, here's the funny thing, okay? I know guys who look like they've got everything going for them, and they can't get a second date with a woman because they're either boring her stiff, they kind of come off as pushy or weird, they just don't know how to relate to women, even though they should be doing great things with great women. They're disappointing women, frankly. But I also know guys who may look a little short, a little bald, a little fat, a little foreign. They may have a funky accent, but they have this wonderful, incredible, high-quality woman not only by their side, but beaming, having that glow that I always talk about women having. What is up with that? Well, first of all, let those guys empower any of you out there who really, really are struggling with a limiting belief or 6, okay? And know this, it is all about him embracing who he is and pretty much leading. It's all leadership. It all comes down to that again, masculine leadership. If you believe that a woman would be lucky to be going out with you, she's likely to believe it also. All you really have to do is give this a try. I know that's easier said than done, but if you're in the business of just completely discounting yourself and discounting all probability or even possibility of getting any woman in your life, let alone a high quality one, don't you think it's time for you to man up and at least take that chance? Isn't the possibility of anything you're going to lose by taking that risk ultimately less painful than continuing on your present path? I sure hope it is. Guys, I'm here for you as a dating coach. I'm not a keyboard jockey. I can even take you out in field and show you the reality of what I'm talking about. I mean, look at me. I don't have everything going for me on paper, yet I'm living the dream with the greatest woman I've ever met. She and I live a happy life together, and I dated lots of women before her. I've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. I've walked through it. I can help you do the same. Drop me a note at scott@deservewhatyouwant.com. That's SCOT@deservewhatyouwant.com. And let's talk about taking you from good to great, or getting you from the bottom rung of the ladder all the way back to the top of that big 4 ladder. My name is Scott McKay from X and Y Communications. Be good out there.